I'm Martin Bandai. Good to be back with you here with Music in the Morning on 107.1. Tuesdays on our show, we talk to our neighbors in business. The segment made possible by Northstar Bank. I'm really happy to have in our studios Michelle Longo, the owner of the Collected Collage, which is a news store here in Ann Arbor, which opened recently at the Carytown Market. Michelle, good morning. Welcome to 107.1.
Good morning, Martin. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Good to have you down here. Now, your shop is new in Ann Arbor, but you had the same business in a different city. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was in Ferndale. I was at the Rust Belt Market, and I was there for 2.5 years. It's an artist market out in Ferndale that's open every weekend.
What prompted your move to Ann Arbor?
Well, I've been living in Ypsi for 4 years, and so I was commuting out to Ferndale to be there every weekend. And I just wanted my shop closer to home.
A little closer here. What do you specialize in at the Collected Collage?
I specialize in vintage and antique jewelry.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
I stopped by the shop when we had you on the air briefly when we did a broadcast from Carytown as they let off the Christmas and holiday festivities a few weeks ago. And yeah, it's one of these shops which are you just get lost in because I found things that I would never discover at most any other store. Where do you source this vintage jewelry? Where does it come from?
Everywhere and anywhere that I can. Yeah, it's a constant looking and searching and shopping for things. I get a lot of things from personal collections. I go to people's houses. I look through their old jewelry boxes. They bring me things in the store. So if anybody has anything who's listening, they can call me or bring it in. And I'm just always out searching for things. It's part of the business. It's part of the thrill of the hunt.
Yes.
And that's the fun part. So. And
there is some other, and you also have some other merchandise in the store.
I
some
do.
Area artists work. Tell us about more.
Yeah. So the store in Carytown is a mixture of vintage and handmade. And so along with the vintage jewelry, I also have a handful of artists who make really awesome goods locally. A lot of them are from Michigan. There's other jewelry. There's jewelry made of wood. There's jewelry made of leather. I have an artist who makes really cool wall hanging macrame. She uses found objects. I also have another artist who is very inspired by nature, and she has a lot of original artwork in there. She makes jewelry, greeting cards, other prints, things like that. And we also sell succulents and plants and air plants, and we use vintage pots that we find, and then we pot them with the plants.
I love that. That just adds to the vibe of the store, the cactus and succulent plants in the store. Yeah. And I see a lot of vintage photographs in the store as well. I just love your store's got a soul to it that few other places do.
That's what I'm going for, that eccentric vibe with soul and character, and everything has a story or a person behind it, and it's all been collected by me or made by other people that I know.
We're talking to one of our neighbors in business. Is the Tuesday morning segment brought to you by Northstar Bank. Michelle Longo of the Collected Collage. So where are you in Carytown Market? Where are you located in the market?
I'm on the second floor in the market. You go up the main entrance on 5th Ave above Sparrow, and you go up the stairs, and I'm the first shop on the left.
Yeah, can't miss it. And when are you open during the week, Michelle?
We're open 7 days a week. We have some extended holiday hours, an hour later during the week, and an hour later on Sunday. But 7 days a week.
And what's your phone number if people want to get in touch with you and are interested maybe in having some jewelry bought by you or want to have some questions for you?
The shop phone number is 734-773-3166.
Very good. Michelle Longo, wish you great success here at your new digs at the Carytown Market and shops. Thanks for joining us this morning on 107.1.
Thank you so much.
Michelle Longo, one of our neighbors in business, the owner of the Collected Collage, our segment brought to you by Northstar Bank on 107.1.